It doesn't make anyone feel good to be left out of things.
Hi!
What a difference when somebody wants us, when someone makes us feel welcome. It isn't hard to see then that if it makes us feel good to be wanted, it would probably make someone else feel good too.
Come on!
See? You might say that's what courtesy is all about. Trying to make the other person feel good as we feel.
There are all sorts of ways to make others feel good. All sorts of ways of being courteous. For instance, just knowing the courteous way to say hello to another person can make someone feel good. Here, let me show you. Hello, Jimmy. It's very nice that you've moved to our school. Good morning, Mary. I'm glad you're a student here now, too. Mary, why don't you try greeting someone now? Just try making the other person think you care about him. Try smiling. Try saying hello.
Is that all I have to do?
That's all.
Hello.
Well, that's better. But can you say it a little bit louder?
Hello, how are you?
That's a good beginning.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning, I'm glad to see you. Good morning, I'm glad to see you.
Good afternoon, it's sure a nice day. Good afternoon, it's sure a nice day.
Judy, let's practice answering these questions.
Hello, how are you? Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Good morning, I'm glad to see you.
Good morning, I'm glad to see you, too. Good afternoon, it's sure a nice day. I'll say, Tom, Mom let me come to school without a coat.
It's easy to greet people in a way that makes them feel good. Even people we don't know.
Hi, may I help you?
Hi, I'm Miss Hughes. May I see your teacher, please?
Mrs. Foley, this is Miss Hughes.
Oh, Miss Hughes, I'm so glad to meet you.
Well, I'm happy to meet you, Mrs. Foley.
Boys and girls, I'd like to have you meet Miss Hughes. She's studying at the university to be a teacher, and she's going to be visiting with us for a while.
May I take your coat, please?
Why, thank you.
There's a chair back here, Mrs. Foley. Should I bring it up?
Well, fine, Michael. We were just talking about courtesy before you came, Miss Hughes. Would you care to listen?
Oh, why, yes, very much.
We make someone feel welcome by the things we do and the things we say.
Now let's show Miss Hughes courtesy in another situation. This is Jimmy's first day with us. Tom, let's suppose that Jimmy moved down the street from you. Now, how would you introduce yourself to him?
Hi, I'm Tom McConnell.
It's easy to begin, isn't it? Now what do you do, Tom?
After I knew his name, I guess I'd want to find out something about him. Hi, I'm Tom McConnell. I live in that white house over there. Where are you from?
Nebraska. We just moved here yesterday.
Yeah, I saw the truck.
Now that Tom and Jimmy are introduced, what happens if a new girl enters the picture? Mary, come here and help us.
Jim, I'd like you to meet another new neighbor. This is Mary. Jimmy, I'd like you to meet another new neighbor. This is Mary.
Hi, Mary.
She just moved into the house next to Lindsay's.
Thank you, Mary and Tom. Now let's suppose one of you wants to introduce Jimmy to your mother. Michael, why don't you imagine that?
Mom, this is Jimmy. He just started our school. Mom, this is Jimmy. He just started our school.
Nice to meet you, Jimmy. Are you getting used to the new school? I hear you're from Nebraska.
Yeah.
I remember when we first moved.
We make others feel good by the things we do and the things we say, and sometimes just by the way we say things.
Give me the paste. May I please have the paste?
Let's experiment some more. Now, Jimmy, let's see if you can imagine what Judy looks like just from the sound of her voice and by what she says.
Come over here. Jimmy, would you please come over here?
See how different the same words can sound, depending upon how they're said.
Jimmy, would you please come over here?
Letting other people wait for an answer doesn't make them feel good.
Jimmy, would you please come over here?
Answer her, Jimmy.
Yeah, I hear ya.
That's not a courteous answer.
I'll be there in a second, Judy.
That's better. You see, what we say and how we say it can make a big difference in how other people feel. For example, suppose you hear this.
Watch it. Here's the scissors you wanted. Well, it's about time.
What would you think if you heard that? Now, here's another way to say almost the same words.
Oh, excuse me, Jimmy. Here are the scissors you wanted. Thank you very much.
It's a lot different when you use those extra words.
Please. Thank you. Excuse me.
Those are the extra words of courtesy that can make someone else feel good, if they're said in the right way.
This is wheat from my uncle's farm back in Nebraska. The thing that's so unusual about this wheat is that it's grown in the winter.
How big a farm was it?
Pretty big, I guess.
Did you have a horse there?
Oh, sure. But
No one likes being constantly interrupted.
what's so unusual about this wheat is that it grows in the winter.
A big horse?
Yeah.
So most interruptions are not courteous. Is there any kind of interruption that is courteous?
Excuse me, does it really grow in the winter?
Well, not really. You see, they plant the wheat in the fall, and then when the snow comes and covers it, it keeps it warm.
Michael's interruption, at least, had something to do with Jimmy's talk. And it does tell Jimmy his audience is listening to him. But in general, interruptions confuse everyone. Just imagine what the world would be like if no one took turns. Imagine what it would be like if everyone constantly interrupted everyone else.
I've had a horse once. I'm afraid of horses. What's there to be afraid of? I never been on a farm before. They're so pretty. But they're so big. I do.
When everyone talks at once, no one can hear what anyone else is saying. That's why we take turns. So we can be courteous by the things we say, and the way we say them, and by the things we do. These ways of being courteous aren't only for people we've just met, like Jimmy and Mary. They're for everyone. But how can we be sure we're always doing the courteous thing? Well, we can ask ourselves if we're doing the thing that makes the other person feel good. It's not hard to tell. And that's all courtesy is. Ways of doing things that make all of us feel good.